What's up, everybody? Welcome to another episode of the Greedy Gamer Podcast. I'm your host, Curry, joined my good friend and co-host, Vance.
What's up?
What's going on, man?
Just living my life.
Did
living
you
my life like it's golden.
How far you get with that Monster Hunter?
What
You
you
ain't played
mean?
again? How far you get with the Platinum Trophy?
I stopped when we stopped.
Man, I got up. I've been up since like 2 o'clock this morning.
Did you get it?
I got a lot of shit, but I'm
Got
still
a lot
on
of what?
a lot of achievements, a lot of trophies. I probably got like 4 or 5 more trophies. It was all the You saw it's the catching the rare creatures, man. That's the thing that's pissing me off the most.
You got the birds finally?
I got the birds finally. I could probably help you with that shit too, because they spawn off camera view. So remember when I was playing through before, and I told you I walked past, I ain't seen them, and I started killing the little dinosaurs and shit. And I end up seeing them run off after I started because they get real scared. They run off real quick. You gotta have the ghillie mantle on. So when I did that, since I turned my back to the dinosaurs, they spawned, and I ain't see them spawn. You know what I mean? So you gotta do little camera tricks. It took me at least like 2 hours this morning to get those.
You gotta trick yourself, look away. No.
Yeah, you got. It's shit crazy. I don't see why they made it so difficult to get them damn trophies, man. Like it's that one. I got the silverfish, the one that you said you got a long time ago.
Yeah, that one easy.
That one this bad. It took me like 10 tries for that one. And now I'm working on this other one that spawned on the moss swine on the back of the pigs, and that shit was pissing me off too, man. But yeah, this shit's crazy. I'm at like 58% now, so I'm getting close. But so what else you playing?
I re-downloaded Hitman because I want to go through the whole series again before I get Hitman 3.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm playing through Rise Phoenix. I can never say
Immortals?
that Immortal Phoenix Rising. I
man.
could never remember that damn name, bro. But I'm playing through that too.
Icarus.
Really, it was Icarus. It was Icarus Rising or something before, which I think is a better name than Immortal Phoenix Rising.
I like that name, man.
It's too long now.
I can't remember. Yeah, let's keep on messing it up.
But yeah, that's about it. That's all I'm playing.
Is it?
What about you?
Just Monster Hunter, just grinding this shit out. Played the medium today for a little while. Gonna talk about that next time. Yeah. And that's it for real. I'm trying to get if I get this platinum trophy for Monster Hunter, like I'm gonna feel good because my platinum's kind of trash. I got Donut County, I got Spider-Man, both of them, which they not the easiest ones to get, but they not that hard neither. You know what I'm saying?
Wait, they ain't hard. They just take the time with them.
Just take the time, exactly. Ghost, same thing with that. It's not really that hard. Just take a lot of time. And I think that's all of them. They got like 5, 6 platinums now. So I'm a really feel good as a PlayStation gamer if I get this Monster Hunter World Trophy, man. This platinum trophy for that one. I mean, like, how many hours you in? I'm like 170 now, man.
You probably more than me now, so I'm probably not that far, but I'm pretty sure you're more than me.
Yeah, man, this shit is crazy. It make you put a lot of time into it. All right, but we got a lot of topics to go over, man. Resident Evil Showcase, of course. We're gonna talk about that. Cyberpunk, more Cyberpunk news like always. What else we gonna have in this? And that whole little Xbox Live Gold, they tried to boost the price. Microsoft boosted it. We're gonna give our opinions on that. So we just get straight down into it. So you want to start off with, man? Which one you bring in?
Man, let's get rid of Cyberpunk. Let's get that out the way. I'm tired of talking about it all the time. So
I mean, it's like a couple things. We got 2 things. So one thing was that they gave us well, not us. They gave gamers the opportunity to keep the disc versions for the refunds. They allowed people to keep them. So that was cool.
The disc versions.
Yeah, let me make sure.
That's what it was, the disc version? So you bought it from GameStop or something. They just say,
make sure that's the case. Finna read the article real quick. Cyberpunk 2077 disc returns could come down the line according to CD Projekt Red. CD Projekt Red. The range of disc returns for Cyberpunk reporter. Regarding the game, we actually keep it now. That's the range of disc returns is not particularly convenient processes and are currently looking into least disruptive solution in order to wrap up this part of the process. We'll provide further information in advance later down the line. Let me see. So basically, the original story was they were, I guess they updated it not that long ago. They just so the article changed, but the original story was that Cyberpunk allowed people to, or CD Projekt Red, allowed gamers to keep their disc versions of the game, even with the refund. And like even with all these refunds and stuff, they still turned out to be the most profitable game of the year. Let me see. It said digital sales records, even with all the refunds and shit. So it just goes to show you. Well, we already know how big this game is, man. At the beginning, to be honest. And it's like me and you, like we both gonna still keep playing it. Like you still got your copy of it, I still got mine, even though you returned your PS4 version. So
yeah, basically from one copy to another.
Yeah, and you still got bugs and shit too. Like it's just crazy, man. Like they just put out this patch and it still got a game breaking bug within the patch, which is crazy to me, man. Like they just can't get it right. But I still got.
I feel like that's how they always do. Not just them, just games in general. Like they release a patch that fixes stuff, but also breaks other stuff, or might make the game worse. Like this.
But with a game with such a huge budget, you would think that they wouldn't have so many issues like that, man. It's just crazy. And with them being like in the hot water so much, like I don't know, they were straight tweeting out workarounds to get around that whole game breaking bug. I'm like, I'm not even gonna play this game until I get reviews from people that say it's completely fixed because I want to platinum that game too. I ain't trying to waste my time on that shit, man.
I don't know, man. I'm tired. I'm just tired of talking about it, honestly. I'm tired of Cyberpunk. I feel like it's heard it a lot. I feel like everybody been slowly going and talking away from it. Like it happened, it's over, it's done. Either you beat the game now or you didn't, or you're just waiting for it to be patched or whatever. Right. I feel like it's half, probably 75 to 25% probably beat the game already, where 75 is like me, probably just put it down, delete it, wait till it's done, then come back later and beat the game or play it later. That's how I am. I know a lot of people that I've talked to and listened to and all that stuff said the same thing. But then there's a lot of people like Angry Joe I was watching. He said he forced himself to beat the game because he got to do the review. He got to do it. So he got to play through the game. Whereas he said he didn't even want to finish it. He just wanted to wait. But, I mean, I understand. You gotta do the job, man. Gotta review it in the state that it came in.
Exactly. That's the messed up part about it, man. What are you playing on?
He's playing on PC, of course.
And we're still breaking that bad too.
I think one of us playing PC because there's three of them. It's like one of us playing PC, one was playing on the PS4, and the other one's playing on PS5. They have all like three different perspectives, I think.
Right.
And I think they all was just fucked up with what they were saying.
Yeah, it's crazy, man. I'm gonna be glad when they fix it, man, so I can get back into it.
I was hearing a lot of stuff about how PC version was pretty decent when it first came out, but the more they updated it, the worse it got.
Right.
So
they got these modders. Like you see that a modder made the cell shaded style from Borderlands. You seen that shit? Just turn the whole game. Yeah, on Cyberpunk. That shit was kind of tight, man. These modders, man, they be doing some crazy stuff. Like this game ain't been out that long, and they already coming out with a whole.
Bro, I'm telling you, just like Witcher, bro, they're gonna end up taking some of the modders' ideas. It just put them into the game like UI or some shit. Watch. They did it with Witcher. That's why one day you got on Witcher 3, and the whole UI and all that shit was different. That was all modern shit at first. They just took it and changed it.
That's what I'm saying too. Like when Witcher came out, or when I started playing Witcher, I was so late that I ain't really get to see all the bugs and shit. So it was already a super polished game. Speaking of Witcher 2, man, they just got dethroned as having the most awards for any game.
By Last of Us?
By Last of Us, yep. As much as people hate that game, man, like it's just crazy to me. As much as people try to hate it,
they hate it for such
all these stupid people. It be dumb reasons, man. It really do. I ain't gonna lie. It was one point in the game where it did get kind of slow, and I was like, I just want to get through the game. You know what I mean? Like when she got to the point where, when Abby went to the little complex looking for somebody with the little kid, like I forgot the little kid name. It got kind of, I'm ready for the game to be over with. But the entire ride, you know what I mean? That shit was fun, man. Like it's best action, some of the best graphics you've ever seen on the game, especially PS4 still.
My only problem with the game is I feel like they should have told Abby's story and Abby and Ellie. They should have told Abby's story first before Ellie's story. That way the effect would have happened. You know what I mean? Like, because people were already pissed that she killed Joel, and then she came back and then she killed the Asian. What was the Asian dude name? Oh, she came back when the Amazing Theater and killed the Asian dude. And then it went from that whole intense moment to, all right, now let's go through the whole days with Abby and see what she
but
doing and
I
how
like
it came up.
I like how they did that for that reason, because the matter you want to see how the shit end. You know what I'm saying? For me personally, it's like, all right, I want to see this. I want to see Ellie get this motherfucker. So I'm gonna keep on playing through everything. It was enough fuel to keep me going. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know how I would have felt. Like, I didn't want to play as Abby at the beginning, but I still did it just like I didn't know who she was for real. It wasn't that big of a deal. If I really had to play through her entire story, like you saying, probably playing, you saying just the part when she was in Seattle, or the part
Let's play
where
through her part all the way leading up to them in the theater, and then see how the fuck Ellie and them get to the theater. Then just go back and show Ellie, go back and reverse it with Ellie now. Just basically the same way they did with Ellie being first, then they replayed it with Abby. Just do it with Abby first, and then replay it with Ellie. And then with that way, it's from Ellie's point of view, just all the way straight through with Ellie instead of just Ellie, then Abby, then back to Ellie. You know what I mean? Or just been straight Ellie. And I don't think nobody would have a problem because the whole game would have been you getting revenge on Abby the whole time, not half of it, then trying to sympathize with Abby and then.
But it worked. It definitely did work though.
I feel like, but I feel like to me, you would still got the same effect if you play Abby first, because you still would have been like, you get why she did it. I mean, at least I would. I mean, any sane person would have been like,
nah, man. See, like even people understood. Even though people did play through both stories, they still wanted to see Abby die at the end. So I think majority of the people probably would still.
I mean, they still want to sure, but I'm saying I feel like they would have understood though more, because a lot of people when it got to Abby explaining why she did what she did, nobody cared because she already killed Joe. They be like, I don't care about her backstory. But if you got it first, you wouldn't have had that notion that she killed Joe, because you wouldn't even know she did it until like a little bit. Then you would still got that impact of her, like, oh man, Joe killed her, blah 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 blah. But then by coming second half, like I say, people already pissed that she already killed Joe. So then when it got to everybody playing Abby, everybody was like, oh, I don't want to play as her. This sucks. And a lot of people literally was saying they lost enjoyment in the game once they started playing Abby because they didn't want to play Abby. They didn't like Abby. But if you play her first, you wouldn't have had that feeling because you wouldn't have had nothing to base it off of because nobody can kill Joe type shit.
I feel like the feelings would have came regardless. The anger would have came regardless. So. Everything would have came regardless.
Yeah, but the anger would have been followed up with Abby doing the revenge all the way up. Not you being mad and then forced to play with the person that you're mad at. That's what I was saying. Like, if you play with her first, you wouldn't have been mad at her because you playing with her first. Then after her she killing Joe and all that stuff, then you can have that anger build you all the way on the second half when you're playing as Ellie all the way up until the end of the game instead of having that break where they make you force to sympathize with her and then halfway through the game. I just
the anger was the driving factor for me. That, like, no question. Anger was the driving factor. But
but then you got mad when they forced you to play as Abby. And I did it because of the anger.
Like I said, I threw her ass off a building a couple times, in the beginning, just because I hated her so much. I wanted to see it die. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, like,
but you would have did that shit. You played with her first because you had nothing to be mad at her about. That's what I'm saying.
Like I'm saying, like, I don't know how the interest would have played out for me. Like, I probably wouldn't even be interested in even probably playing no more in the beginning. I don't know, man. Like, I don't know how that would have played out for me. I just know the revenge. I was fueled by the same thing that Ellie was fueled by to go through that entire journey. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, me too. When I me personally, when I started playing as Abby, I wasn't mad. I was like, oh, now we can see her side of why she did it. I already knew.
Oh, you was like,
I wasn't happy, but I was just like but at the same time, I did feel that the story kind of stopped and rewound itself again because, like, you're in a climactic moment, now I got to play all this again. Let's get back to the point I was just saying. Yeah, it's like, I don't know. I think it would have benefited from Abby's. From my point, I think it would have benefited from Abby's perspective first, and then kept going to Ellie.
No, I feel what you're saying. But just the fact that it even won that, you know what I'm saying, won the game, not game of the year. Of course, we already know it did. Good.
Oh yeah.
I can't hear you now. I can't hear you.
My bad. Go ahead.
No, there you go. All right. They go to drop it. You smacking mics off the table and shit. You,
it was on my damn throat, so I was clearing my throat, and I ain't want to damn mic.
Oh, I got you. But just the fact that it still won, even though it got so much hate, it just brings you to the whole point. Like, this is a high profile studio, high profile game. You know, games like that get a lot more attention, and they get a lot more good and negative reviews, just like Cyberpunk is, with how everything played out with them, even though, you know what I'm saying, so many studios that have fucked up releases. Same thing with just all these big name games, man. Like Rockstar come out with the next GTA 6 and it's buggy like this. Like, no matter what happens, it's such a big studio, whatever.
Have Rockstar ever released a game that was buggy? Like,
I don't know.
Buggy that you?
No, GTA Online was terrible at first. Remember that? But that was something totally new. We couldn't even play together. Remember, like we
for like a month, it was kind of messed up.
It was like for a long time. It was
I mean, but that was online though. But the story single player wasn't messed up, was it? Single player was cool all the way through, at least that I can remember.
See, the first one I played on release day was GTA 5. I played all the other ones too. I played 3, Vice City and San Andreas, and they all was good. I don't know if I played it on the release, but Rockstar, they got so many people in their studios, man. They can make anything happen for real. I feel like
I feel like they give their games time too. Yeah. To just make, they don't like try to push it out there. They like make sure it's done.
they don't commit to times, man. They do what they want to do. Like, they don't come to no events.
Yeah, say it's gonna be released in a couple, like, nice saying that we working on it. That's all you need to know. It's being done.
If they put out a video or a clip, anything, that shit gonna break the internet. Just, you know what I'm saying? They could drum up so much. They built such a big reputation. They can fucking do whatever they want to do, man. It's crazy. Yeah, when companies try to commit to times like that, everybody start getting mad. You know what I'm saying? You should feel pressure to put the shit out on time. But yeah, I'm glad that The Last of Us got what they got with all the awards. It definitely is one of the best games. I still need to go back and platinum that too.
I don't know if I do that shit.
What, platinum?
Yeah.
It's just because you gotta have the fucking walkthrough, scrolling through each spot. You know what I'm saying? Like, this
each level you get into.
I still miss like maybe 1 or 2 things in the beginning, so I got to go back again and get a couple things, man. It's the hardest.
You got to play through it on hardest too. I already know you got to do it. I'm pretty sure they got it.
I don't think you got to play it on hardest.
Play it on grounded or something. Because the Last of Us
Grounded came out later.
I'm pretty sure Last of Us 2 gonna have it.
Grounded was they came later, and people had already platinumed it. Grounded is if you permadeath, right?
I don't know.
Let me look it up real quick. I don't think it's in a difficulty achievement for Last of Us. Let me double check.
I'm pretty sure it is. I'm like 90% sure, or whatever. I don't know. It ain't that important. You don't really look.
I'll just look it up real quick. What's the next topic we're talking about?
Yeah, next topic. What is that? We'll be talking about. You're talking about Xbox, and you say something about they price changing or something.
Yeah, it's no difficulty achievement for Last of Us. But yeah, they was trying to change their price, man. I forgot exactly how much it was, but they just out of nowhere, I think, tried to raise it by like $1 or $2, which would have turned out to be a lot of money, man, for Xbox Live Gold or something like that.
Yeah.
My whole thing is, man, you got Xbox Live Gold on this side. You get 2 free games a month, and you get to play with your friends, right? You got Xbox Live Game Pass Ultimate, where you get all the benefits of Gold, 2 free games a month, and you get over 100 games in the library that keep getting added. I feel like Xbox, if they really want to do something like this, just scrap Gold and just have customers pay for Xbox Live Ultimate, or even take Ultimate down maybe $2, put it at like $13 a month, and just get rid of everything else. You know what I'm saying? Like, that would be a better alternative, man, because Xbox Live Gold is not that much value in it on its own. You know what I'm saying? Like, Xbox is a bargain console once you got Xbox Game Pass within it. You know what I'm saying? Like, you don't get that same value on Xbox unless you got Xbox Game Pass with it.
I don't know. I mean,
right? I mean, we got Game Pass Ultimate, so it's so many games. Like, they got Control. We got to play Medium today. That shit just dropped. Brand new game. We got Halos, Gears of War 5. Like, all those games alone is worth Ultimate. And you know, the first party studios from Microsoft not going nowhere. You know what I'm saying? Like, they usually gonna stick with so you like, even though you cycle out certain games, you still got these first party games that's gonna stay there forever. So I think they should just scrap Gold.
I don't know. I don't know. So I guess they will add the Xbox Live 2 free games a month.
Yeah, they do all that, like, because we get that already still. We got all the benefits of gold to 2 free games a month. Yeah. So if they just I think, see, all right, part of me was thinking like if they took out gold, some people would be like, all right, I'm not paying extra $5 to get Game Pass, so I'm just not gonna be an Xbox customer no more. You know what I'm saying? That's one thing that could end up happening, so they don't want to lose customers that way. But at the same time, if you upgrade everybody to Game Pass right out the gate and cut the price off $2, it'll end up making up for all the people. You know what I'm saying? It'll end up making up for all the people who probably would think to leave in the first place. Like they if you automatically upgrade everybody like to the extra point, I feel like it'll balance out as far as money wise. I don't know, but I just feel like Game Pass is way more valuable. Like you can't really have. I always call Xbox the working console, and the reason is because of Game Pass Ultimate.
I don't know. I mean, I feel like once PlayStation get their thing, like I say, Game Pass, like I say, Game Pass and all that shit is a good thing, but if PlayStation can add PlayStation Now with their PSN, I feel like that'd be a good contender. And then Xbox won't have any advantage.
Yeah, they really wouldn't. But we still just think about it though. Just think about how good Game Pass when to get with Bethesda Studios. You know what I'm saying? Do you see Bethesda games being released day one on Xbox Game Pass for free? You see that shit happening?
They own it, so they ain't got no choice.
No, I mean I'm pretty sure they can still got a choice. Onyx, sit down.
I don't know. Like I'm pretty sure they probably already talked about this. Like you're gonna be free, right?
He's like, all right, you're gonna put that in the corner. You gotta be
you know you're gonna be free.
They got Skyrim there for free now, don't they? Then they just released that.
I mean, who cares? Everybody got Skyrim 50 times already. They need to stop releasing that goddamn. Just like Grand Theft Auto 5. Stop releasing these same damn games over and over and over. Every new console, they keep releasing the same game. I'm pretty sure they're gonna put Skyrim on the PS5. Like they're going to enhanced edition of Skyrim. Like, bruh, come on out. They just leave it alone. Don't release no more Skyrims, no more GTA 5s. Just go work on your new shit.
Which one is what was that one game that's supposed to be coming out with Obsidian with the same people who made Outer Worlds? What's that studio name again?
Huh? The Outer Worlds?
The same people who made Outer Worlds supposed to come out with a new game.
Obsidian.
Okay, I was right. Obsidian.
Oh yeah, they're supposed to come out with something that's kind of like Skyrim, yeah.
It look good, man. When there's
Elder Ring or some shit like that, maybe.
I wonder when that shit's supposed to come out, man.
Yeah.
There's a couple games I'm excited for again, man. Like after Cyberpunk is over with, got Harry Potter, man. I want to play that. Resident Evil. Onyx, come on, man. I'm finna put you up. You finna get put out, man. Resident Evil. Harry Potter, of course. I think they pushed that back too, or something like that. Hold on. You be out there mad as hell. You thought I was going out there with him. No, man, get out. I'm trying to
I'm gonna put that on the video. This motherfucking little dog. Put that up.
People have an issue with everything, man. But
they your name, motherfucker. Curry Mitchell.
Right. Oh, right, man. What's it? Let me change that. It's too late now.
It's too late. Yeah, you already know your name. Wrote it down. Soon you said, I just get out.
I don't like how my name was there for real. Cause you just changed yours, then you used the assassin mentality at first, what?
Yeah.
Fuck it, I'll leave it up there. They know who the fuck I am. If they come at me, they come at me. But, yeah, man, that's a couple games I'm excited for right now.
Like what?
Harry Potter, Resident Evil Village. What else? Harry Potter, Resident Evil Village. It was a couple more on the Elden Ring you just got done talking about. What else? What else we got?
No. Well, they just go back a little bit to Resident Evil Village.
Oh, okay.
They just had the showcase. What do you think of the showcase?
It looked good, man. I need to go back and beat 7, but
I do too.
I don't think it's gonna be scary whatsoever. You know what I'm saying? I don't think it's gonna have no jump scares. It might have like a couple, like you know.
Yeah, I think they're gonna have because Resident Evil 7 is pretty scary. It had its moments.
Yeah, but it feel like when you start leaning towards like how many vampire movies have you seen that scared you? How many like werewolf movies have you seen that scared you? Like it's nothing like that.
I understand why werewolves and vampires are a thing now. I thought it was just zombies because a facility was making some kind of the cure or disease or whatever that happened. Now all of a sudden there's vampires and werewolves in this universe.
They, I don't know too much about it. I don't want to mess up the whole plot, but basically it's like they making bio weapons, so it can be a broad range of different things. And
that makes vampires.
They really just focused on zombies for the first couple games, but that bio weapon can be anything.
No, ain't no bio weapon making nobody into a werewolf.
That's what it is. I refuse. She turns to flies and shit instead of bats, right?
That's a bio weapon to make you do that shit. No way.
Wesker was like a vampire damn near.
No, Wesker, he just fast. That motherfucker was fast. He was like Neo from Matrix.
But that's basically what it is. It's like a bio weapon. They can just engineer a bio weapon. They can put that shit into anything. I mean, look at Nemesis. He's not a zombie. What the fuck is Nemesis?
He's more of a zombie than a vampire and a werewolf.
But he not necessarily a zombie. Just like the dude from the last one. We don't know what the fuck he was. We didn't beat it though. Did you beat the dude from the last one? Resident Evil 7.
I feel like that's when they started going. I can say that's when they started, but I feel like they started going off the tangent with 5. They just started making these fucking big ass creatures.
Man, but you had the plant was like in Resident Evil 2. I don't know if that was in the original 2 as well, but the little plants, that's a bio weapon, right?
That's weird.
Liquors, like they all zombies are. That's what they really started on was zombies, and it's like a bio weapon that can turn into anything.
I refuse to believe that vampires and werewolves are something that they can have. What's next after vampire?
You're not
the fucking abominable snowman. Fucking
they might Bigfoot in this one.
Shit.
See that happening.
I wouldn't doubt it. It was snow around there. I'm pretty sure.
Exactly. That's what I was thinking.
Abominable snowman as a boss.
You wouldn't want to. You see how big that fucking werewolf was? What's it? A werewolf? They had that big ass club banging on.
That's the one with the hammer.
Yeah, they had the big ass club and shit.
I don't know. They had the fat dude that rolls around like a ball that sells you stuff.
Yeah, I ain't got, like I told you, I got into Resident Evil like around 4 or 5. So I ain't really see all the originals, man. I know you say you came from what 4? The fat dude, the merchant.
No, him. I said I wish they had to do it from 4 instead of. They need to bring him back though. What are you buying? What is he selling? No, that ain't him. He ain't one fat. He was just a skinny dude with a trench coat that looked creepy. I don't even know if he was human. I only think we shot a nigga face. I
did play that one, man. I'm tripping. They still had the fixed camera on 4, didn't they? To some extent, they still had the fixed cameras. To some extent on 4. They did.
4 is when they first did the over the shoulder. You could move him around, look, and all that. That was the first time that was the first one they did that on. That's why I was considered the best. Like, that's the best one still.
See, I played 5 so much, man, because me and Brandon, we went through it. And still, Chevy, she don't be giving as much. She don't be getting no respect. Yeah. But 5
Chevy definitely best. I think she's one of the best female characters.
Yeah, she is one of the best female characters, period, man. And playing through the whole thing co-op, they probably just took it away from the thrill of it. But that shit was fun, man. I beat that shit at least like 3 times. They had the golden.
But that shit, you literally get to the point where you just one hitting everything. Yeah. And to me, it never felt bad because like I earned this. I went through the game and earned this one hit weapon. Easy, man. Motherfucker,
I got to the point where I could have did a speed run of that motherfucker, man. That's how much I played that shit.
Right. I knew where every gym was in the game. Everything. I probably still play it now and we still go to that motherfucker. We should probably do that on PC. Get the motherfucker on PC, do a co-op of that shit.
Yeah, we can do that. Go ahead and upload that shit on our YouTubes or whatever. Yeah. But so you're not feeling the vampires in Village?
No, I don't care for it. I mean, I don't care for it. Like I hate it, but I'm like, I don't got no problem with it. I was just talking shit.
it looked good to me, man. Like everybody was infatuated with the tall woman. It's they gotta. You already know she's gonna turn to some nasty ass, big sloppy, drippy shit. You know what I'm saying?
She's gonna turn to like a man bat or some shit.
That's what you feel like. I thought she was. What they flies? What no bats was? It was like
I think it was like skies and flies and mosquitoes. Yeah. So where do you get vampires from?
They just tried to switch it up a little bit.
They look like vampires. Maybe they blood.
They probably just not trying to.
Are they flies? Mosquitoes that eat, drink blood.
Yeah,
so,
that's probably what it is. They probably didn't want you to actually say that they vampires, but they gave them all the characteristics of vampires. So they took the bats away. You know what I'm saying? But even though y'all exclude, she got pale white skin. She big as a motherfucker, yellow eyes. You know what I'm saying? Drink blood. Like, they got all the clues to be a vampire, but she's not really a vampire. She's a bioweapon.
She's a bioweapon. She's the bioweapon. The weapon of mass destruction. Her big ass. Her breasts.
Their breasts. You already know they're coming out with all these damn lewd pictures and shit. I was trying to make an article of memes. I'm like, man, they motherfuckers. And the second day, it was all these fucking crazy ass memes.
Like, you didn't even know what Rule 34 was. I'm like, Rule 34, like, if it exists, there's porn of it. That's what Rule 34 is. Literally. Anything you could think of, there's porn of it. I'm pretty sure you put Rule 34 on it.
That's crazy, man. Mm-hmm. Like people like, straight infatuated with that tall one. But one thing that I did notice, you seen it in the trailer, she was like, my brother was playing around with some shit. So I'm guessing her brother was the dude from 7.
Yeah.
You notice that shit? I wonder how they're gonna tie together.
I don't know, man. Like, my thing would be like this. Why you got your brother living in that shitty ass house?
Hey, why you make your own decisions in life? I ain't got shit to do.
Why you in a damn castle, fucking all these damn rooms? His family could have been in there with y'all.
That's probably what he used to, man. They had a good time that day. They was eating family dinner together and shit. You know what I'm saying? He had his little garage working on cars. Like, he was chilling. That's probably what he wanted, man.
Goddamn. Oh, they weren't even cooking their food. Nigga. They were just eating whatever they saw.
I gotta go back and finish that shit, man.
Gross.
I got to a point where I can't even tell you when. I'm gonna have to just start all the way up from the beginning.
What?
Resident Evil 7.
Did you see the gameplay? Because we didn't get on PS5, so we couldn't do the demo. But did you watch the demo?
Yeah, the demo is like more of a showcase of the environment type of thing. It looked good. That little Victorian era style, you know, big ass chandeliers and winding stairs and shit. Like it looked good. It wasn't that many like. I'm saying the environment was kind of like put you on edge. You can make I can see how they couldn't immerse you into it, and it wasn't really much to see. Like we already know how you got to pick up certain items and inspect shit to get through certain. Like to get through this room, you need a key that you're gonna find from off a ring or some shit. You know what I'm saying? Stuff like that. Yeah. It's just showcasing. You got to pick up a glass and turn it all the way around, get every angle on it so you can find a certain item off of it, and little stuff like that. But I just really think it was a way to showcase the graphics. And that's probably why they didn't allow you to get it on PS4. You know what I'm saying? It's probably a Sony exclusive thing. They probably had a deal worked out already. And you sound like they made a last minute decision to put it on PS4. They probably wanted to make sure that everybody had control the narrative of it being a super good looking polished game of putting it back on PS5.
Is it a PS5 exclusive?
No, but you know what I'm saying? They probably had a deal with Sony to release the demo only on Sony. You know what I mean? And in order for it to look the best, they like, all right, we're gonna put it on PS5. PS4 probably can't handle it.
They could have put on PC too. PC could have made it pop.
Yeah, but the Sony exclusive though. Like, you know, they always making out these little deals with companies.
But the whole game ain't exclusive, ain't it? You just said the whole game is everything.
You know how these studios be doing shit like that. Like, they made the decision for whatever reason to only do PS5. That's the reason I'm thinking. They probably had to deal with each other at the beginning.
That's dumb. I know exclusive just that.
Right. Like, knowing not that many people got the PS5. Everything going on this year. It's kind of trash to do it like that.
See, I saw some reason they were saying there might not even be no PS5s and Xbox One until the second half of 21. I'm like, oh
yeah, I seen that too.
That's some bullshit, bro. I'm so tired of this. And they still got scalper groups out there mad about all the goddamn
how though,
shit.
Man? Like how they beating everybody to it.
If they just release the shits in shops where you can go and pick them up by yourself, it wouldn't be this problem.
People be fighting.
People be fighting. So. Let you buy. I mean, I don't know, man. Just have like 20 that you can buy in store, nigga, or something. Like,
right.
I don't understand.
The way they rolled it out, man, was trash. Like with the whole pre-order shit.
Yeah.
Like the day of, like I ain't had no money at the time, and I didn't expect for the showcase to release the pre-order the same day. Like I didn't.
Because it was supposed to. They fucked up when they could have. This Walmart and all them did it early. They weren't supposed to release it early, but I guess some people just went on early to see, and they were like, "Oh shit, I can buy it now." And then it just went out of control. Then
see, I ain't know Amazon you could pre-order shit and not pay until you actually get it. I ain't know that was a thing.
That's how Amazon works.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. That's how Amazon. I ain't know you can do that on Amazon because I definitely would have did that shit. Put a couple more hours in and work, man, and just went
Cause
in.
you couldn't never like try to buy something from Amazon and then was like you didn't get charged right away. You want to get charged once they ship it out or something.
Yeah. I ain't know that's how I work with pre-orders though. I ain't never did that shit before. I know for next time. Shit, PS6, man. I'm gonna have that shit day one.
Shit. By that time, we're gonna be big, bro. They gonna be sending us. They gonna be begging us to take their shit.
Hey.
Like, no, we don't want it. You remember last time? Fuck
they
all
can't wait, man.
Disrespectful.
That motherfucker gonna look crazy next time. What?
I don't think they're gonna be it next time. I think they're gonna be the last console. I don't think.
You think so? You think PC gonna be the winners?
Yeah, of course. Unless they're gonna give you a console where you can just upgrade with new pieces. Like,
I mean, but they still got the shit that you can like. They got a strong piece of hardware in there to make updated like crazy and still, you know what I'm saying, still be on par with most of the shit. You know what I mean? Like building a PC is still way more expensive than buying a console. Like and today, I think until the prices match up, you still gonna have a market for consoles regardless. You know what I mean? Because like if you want to get a good graphics card, the one you're trying to get right now, it's for like $500-$600.
I mean, it's the same price. Like, yeah, same price. Like, if you want to get like what I'm trying to get is an RTX, and that motherfuckers go like $600, $700, $800. So it's like literally a console. At least now the console's now like $400-$500.
Right.
So yeah, I mean it's cheaper.
So you gotta buy the case, you gotta buy the fans, gotta buy the
but that's the
memory,
cheap.
all this shit.
The most expensive part is the graphics card. It's literally the graphics card and the CPU. Once you got those two, everything else is like $20, $50. Like it's nothing.
Yeah, I need to go ahead and upgrade some more shit. I'm gonna get the new graphics card. Even while I was playing with the medium, man, like I need a new monitor, man, because I'm on this TV and this shit can't really handle it. Like it was like looking real pixelated and choppy and shit. And I look at my playback video, it wasn't like that. You know what I'm saying? Like when I looked at my after I got done recording it on my regular desktop screen, it was super smooth, but on my TV it was trash and choppy. So I gotta get one of those and a new graphics card, man. I ain't got to settle for the RTX. I can get something else. I can get something like fold and that'd be cool.
I mean, that's cool. I mean, I was trying to get my shit, and then I just gave my 980 Ti. And you just use that. Shoot, cause that one is still good, man. I just want something different. Something else. I want ray tracing.
Yeah, that's why I say take advantage of that ray tracing shit.
I want it.
Yeah, what else we got, man? So you excited for Resident Evil?
Yeah, I'm hyped. I'm not hyped, but I'm hyped.
What else?
And got Hitman too. The people who made Hitman, they coming out with a James Bond game. What you think about that? We had a 007 game in a while, so this coming from the people who made Hitman. I feel like that motherfucker be dope.
Yeah, it's gonna turn out pretty good, right? Man. Yeah, it's like one of them games that's I never had any issues with Hitman. All the Hitman games are good. You know what I'm saying? Like all of them.
Yeah, I mean the older ones are more harder, but the ones that came out, the trilogy now is definitely a big improvement over the other ones. Even though the other ones aren't bad at all, it's a way bigger
graphics, man. Like it's just way more
graphics.
My thing, man. Which was the one? That was Hitman 1 where you can dress up as ice cream man. Remember that mission? Yeah, you can poison the ice cream or some shit.
I think Hitman 2, Blood. I think it's Blood Money was 2. I think that one was the one you could finally start killing people in different ways instead of just you gotta go shoot them in the head or choke them out.
Right. This Square Enix, ain't it?
Yeah.
You play that little Hitman Go game?
Nah.
It's actually pretty good, man.
It was a sniper game that I wanted us to play that your ass wouldn't download. It was like Hitman Sniper. Well, both of us were snipers, and we have to eliminate the target while
was it first person?
No, it was.
We played Sniper. We played that before. Like we played.
I never played that.
Sniper Elite 4.
No, not that. It's a Hitman game where you're just two snipers, like a mini game where you're two snipers perched up far away. You have to eliminate the target, and by using just sniper, like you can't move around. You just aim with the snipers, and you got to eliminate the target by just shooting like chains so it can fall on people and all that stuff. It was a literally Hitman game.
I don't remember this.
It was a mini game.
I don't remember this you talked about, man.
Bro, I told you about this a while ago. It exists. You gotta look it up. But it exists.
I mean,
I was like, man, we gotta play this. It was like a black dude and a girl. They made both characters. And they go on missions to eliminate people, and they just use it with snipers. I was like, using snipers. It was a dope little game. I'm like, man, we can play that. And I swore I was like, we should play that shit.
Yeah, I play that. If it look good, I don't like top down games for real. So it ain't top down. Right. I'm just saying, like it's my. Usually, when you suggest a game, and I don't want to play it, it's a top-down game. Majority of the time, I just don't fuck with it. I ain't gonna say I don't like none of them because I play a little bit of Diablo. It was cool, you know what I'm saying, but it just ain't for me.
Bro, top-down, some
platforms too, like kind of trash to me. Of course, you got the good ones like what's not Shovel Knight? What's the other one? Hollow Knight. You know, you played it before.
And that's like Dark Souls.
But it's a platform, though.
Side scroll. Is it a platform? I guess.
It's like platform. Then you got Celeste. That was cool. But I just never beat games like that because I just don't be wanting to get into it too much. Like Ori and the Will of the Wisp. That's another good game. I ain't get too far into that game.
Right, Sleeping. That's a good game too.
Yeah,
I think they released like 3 of them now. I only
it's
played the first one.
I got Ori and the Blind Forest and Ori and the Will. I think
I only did the first, whatever that was.
You beat it?
No, I got far. That's about it. For some reason, I just stopped playing games for some reason. Like, it don't be bad. I think I just get distracted by other games. I just never go back.
Yeah, man. So much shit coming out constantly, man. For me, it's like I get stuck at a certain part. Like, I get back to it later. And I just never touch it again. That's really fucking me up, man. If I gotta do something 4 times in a row, you know what I'm saying? I put it down for a little while. And I don't touch it.
Oh no!
Like Borderlands, man. Like I don't know. Like we just stopped playing that shit.
We beat it.
But I think we had some DLC to go through.
We had like 2 more DLC, but that was around the time where the game was breaking on us and shit. We couldn't even what happened? I think Mike kept kicking us out. Yeah, it kept kicking you out of my. Logging me out,
up, man. You got like a virus or something.
Yeah, like we didn't stop playing. Like it ended up fixing itself eventually, but it was like for a long time. It was just I kept getting logged out. I think it
was a sole problem that only you had too. Like we couldn't find no information about that shit online, dude. That shit was crazy.
It was crazy. There was no way I could fix that shit.
And it always fucked up on the boss battles. When we about to kill this motherfucker, it kicked me out the game. Man, that shit was crazy, man.
That's literally why we stopped playing that, because it's like the game itself just like now niggas played enough. Stop.
Right.
Stop.
Do something else, man. Or buy this damn DLC. But yeah, that's it. I got a lot of games on my backlog, man. Valorant, I just downloaded. Is that what it was?
Road Company.
Yeah.
We try that out.
I still got it. Monster Hunter is on my forefront, man. I'm getting that platinum.
Yo, you determined to get that.
I'm determined to get that platinum. I'm 150 hours in, like that's no turning back. I'm getting that motherfucking platinum, man. I ain't turning around no more.
You say you ain't even doing the what's the name of it?
What?
The Iceborne. We're doing Iceborne platinum. Cause they got his own platinum too.
Yeah. The thing about Iceborne though is it'll make it easier if we go in. I don't know how far you gotta play, but it's a skill called Zoo Master or some shit that you get from making a certain food meal in Iceborne. So if you get that, the rare creatures that we trying to catch got an easier chance of spawning. So if you did want to progress and get to a certain point in Iceborne, you can make that shit happen a lot easier. It says that skill make getting the items a lot easier in that game, man. It's just like I don't see why they make us like the spawn is so stupid, man. Like a 1%, 1 out of 50, man. Like that shit ain't cool. We already got to put all this time to these miniature crowns, these golden crowns, 50 arenas.
But you don't even know how to get
right. Like this dude straight broke down how to capture, like how to get the how to tell what size the monsters are. It's how you know I've been trying to really do some research to get this fucking thing. I've been on Reddit and shit, man. But dude, he said like, all right, you trap a monster, you look at their left leg. If their left leg is higher than your head, then that's a large. If their left leg is lower than you, then it's a small. If it's like the same size, he'll leave because it's a regular size monster. So he kept doing that shit over and over again until he figured out which ones was which.
So what he doing this on investigations?
He doing it on I think they said missions that investigations with 15 minutes or less and 1 faint, got a bigger chance of spawning an abnormal sized monster. So I think that's what he was doing.
It's not like bullshit. 15 minutes or less for one thing. It's like
I mean, we get to that point where shit get easier though. Like we be fighting, I be killing monsters in 6 minutes sometimes. Not tempered monsters though, but like regular monsters, and I don't even be realizing. So if me and you get together, you got your hammer now, you put that little weak ass bow away, we can really kill shit now. For real.
it's real start disrespecting the bow, nigga.
Yeah, the bow good. The bow good,
OP,
man.
nigga.
But shit, we trying to kill a monster quick. They ain't what you want to go for.
Nah, I do want to go for that.
Took you what 50 minutes to kill the damn Kula Kadora? What the fuck, Kuladora?
Don't matter. I beat it though. Didn't I?
Nah, I don't think you beat on your first time. You didn't.
Whatever.
What else we got, man? That's it. And I ain't get a gritty dark corner for the week, man. Just throw that down. Yeah,
what you told me? You told me, hey, don't look for it. I got this. Dude, I'm gonna do it. I was going to look it up some shit so I can have some.
Yeah, I fucked up on that one, man.
I hear slacker-lacking, man.
I don't want to half-ass it, so be looking forward to that next week. It's still my turn, so I'll get a good one.
Also, be looking for next week too. We're gonna do
so you said it was on the backlog.
We'll have our first
double.
Giveaway next.
Right.
Now, next podcast we're gonna have a giveaway. So stay tuned for next podcast. We're gonna check that out because you could probably win a $20 card of your choosing, with Xbox, PlayStation, Steam, whatever. Just those three. Is there any other game consoles?
I mean, Stadia. Yeah,
no, just Xbox.
Nintendo money. Yeah, that
Xbox, PlayStation, and Steam. Whichever one you want.
Well, there's plenty of Nintendo gamers out there. Don't exclude the you got a damn ticket you had on.
They got Nintendo. They got damn Nintendo cards, do they?
Yeah, they got Nintendo cards.
Well, we find something. We'll add it.
We find something.
I don't know they exist. He could be lying.
Hey, but they got. You think Nintendo is money hungry as that damn company is? They got a card right here. Shop.
But look out for the details later.
Yeah, follow us on social media at Gamer Greedy for the joint company channel. I'm at So Breezy 31. I'm gonna post that shit at the bottom. That's how we're gonna do this shit from now on.
Yeah, I'm at So You Mad. Be looking out because we uploading the Medium. So check out both our channels for Medium gameplay commentary if you like hearing us talk. It's gonna be separate together, of course, but it's separate. So be looking out for that. We gotta do some collab stuff soon though.
Yeah, man. I was trying. My Forest gameplay fucked up, man. That was some good ass gameplay. That shit was funny, man. And I didn't record your voice. Only time your voice got recorded is when you put the walkie-talkie on, and it was very limited.
It's all echoing, motherfucker.
Yeah,
that was no accident. That was even no purpose.
Yeah. Pressing Q or some shit, pressing the wrong button.
That shit hurt my wrist. I was in the motherfucker like, I got carpal tunnel now. Goddamn it. How the hell do y'all be playing mouse and keyboard all goddamn day long? That shit is hard. I literally be like the motherfucker like, it's hard, man. My wrist be damn hurting. I be like, oh my god.
Hey, we gotta do some high stakes gaming like this, man, for sure.
High stakes gaming.
We should do it like our hot ones is all just hot food.
Yeah.
We can just do hot food just for gritty gaming, man.
Just all cold food.
Just all hot stuff. Just all hot sauce, peppers, and shit like that.
Every time you lose, you gotta get a hotter and hotter hot sauce.
Yep. You know what I like hot food and shit, man.
Yeah, I like hot food that tastes good, not just hot for no reason.
Man, it's for entertainment, man. That way we ain't got to get all that crazy shit because that shit last time made me throw up, man. I think it was the last one.
That pickled
eggs, man. And that shit fucked me up, man. Your face was hilarious, yo. I still watch that damn video sometimes, man. That shit was funny.
I'm good, bro.
And I had to eat like it's like the food was fighting back against me, man. Every time you chew it gets tougher and tougher to chew, man. I tried to swallow it, that shit, man. It's just like
I had to eat it, so I don't know how it tastes.
Imagine
we did the shots too. They got to do the shots of that shit too.
The shots we didn't do the shots of that one. No, did we?
I think we did shots of pickle, the juice of like we did. How you got a bunch of random shit like vinegar.
Yeah, vodka shot, vinegar.
We had milk.
I remember I just grabbed some kombucha juice. That wasn't that damn bad. Kombucha, you know what that is?
Nah.
It's like fermented tea. It's like some healthy shit. It wasn't even that bad. Like it for a hot stakes gaming challenge. The hot sauce, which
like a shot of ketchup.
Yeah, we had some shitty ass options up there. Because that ghost pepper hot sauce we had for one of the hot stakes, I ate that whole bottle. That shit was actually pretty fucking good. I killed that whole, like the atomic wings too.
Yeah, that shit atomic wings is good, but that was hot. I was still sweating like.
It wasn't that bad though.
Yeah, it wasn't that bad.
It wasn't worth the name Atomic Wings. That shit, that sound way.
I remember when I was younger, it being way worse. Maybe because I was younger.
Oh, that was you can't open them Atomic Wings. I just wanted to get some damn wings from Wings. That's all it was. Like this shit.
I kind of want some now. Give me just order some Atomic Wings. It is only good. It only good in the. What is it? The boneless chicken form. Like if you eat them regular chicken, they probably is hella hot.
I don't even think I ever
boneless chicken is one bite.
I don't even think I eat Wingstop regular wings, man. I always eat
boneless. You crazy?
I don't eat Wingstop that much though. To be
I don't even eat boneless. I can't. I can. Only time I eat the boneless is for the hot atomic. I just feel like they more digestible when they one bite and eat them.
It really depends on what type of chicken I'm eating, man, and where from. Like Hooters always got to be naked wings. Buffalo sauce. But when I go to Buffalo Wild Wings, I always got to get the boneless wings with a Blue Moon beer, man. Every time it's like the perfect combination.
I've never had neither one of those.
What?
Buffalo Wild Wings or Hooter wings.
For real?
Yeah.
You ain't never had Hooters?
I never even walked inside of Hooters.
But you been to Twin Peaks though, right?
I've been to Twin Peaks.
Yeah.
That was about it. Oh, which one better?
Twin Peaks is expensive as fuck. Hooters, I can't even tell you. They pretty much the same though, man. Like they wings.
Which one got the better girls?
Twin Peaks. I don't know. It depends which one you go to.
They have different themes though too. Do Hooters have different themes?
Nah.
It's always just the orange pants and a white t-shirt, right?
Yeah,
orange shorts.
Part. Yeah, but like it just depends on which one you go to for the women, man. Like it just they food tastes the same. It's basically like a copy of each other. They both the same. And Twin Peaks is super expensive and super crowded every time.
I feel like they give you variety though. I mean, like
as far as food,
everything and girls. Like, cause last time they went, they had like lingerie day, which is they was all in their underwear.
Yeah, they'll push you way more than Hooters. Like for real, they mix it up a lot more, and they be having their birds and shit. Like they be naming that shit weird. Like a Blue Moon, I think is a Dirty Blind or some shit like this. Where they name that shit in their. You don't drink beer.
I feel like I heard that before.
But Dirty Blonde.
Yeah. Are you sure that's a Twin Peaks thing?
Yeah, it's a Twin Peaks thing. I think that's only in Twin Peaks. I ain't never seen no other place like that.
Like a Bloody Mary or some shit.
Nah, Bloody Mary. That's a national name for a drink. You don't be drinking for. I think that's Bloody Mary is like tomato juice or some shit. I don't know. But that's it though. Whatever we got going on. Anything else?
Man.
You trying to get on something?
Sure.
What you trying to
give me a while. Nah, you trying to get on Monster Hunter.
Come on, man. Let's get this out the way.
Get on Monster Hunter. You crazy.
Rogue, what the hell is it?
We could try that. Rogue Company.
So why you ain't never good at games, man? Keep on switching up.
Hey, I'm decent at everything.
Still got Apex.
I'm not good at I'm decent at everything.
We always gonna be bottom tier.
I'm going middle tier, nigga. I'm not gonna be trash, and I'm not gonna be
all our wins are based off luck, not skill, nigga. Every time.
Shit. Call of Duty is one of those games where anytime I play, I can always be number one, nigga.
You always do what?
I can always be number one.
Oh yeah, that's different. That's a little.
I mean, no, because there's games where I come across somebody, they will annihilate the whole goddamn room. But usually, 90% of the time, I'm number one. I'm in the top 3 on Call of Duty, and I don't even play Call of Duty all the goddamn time.
I be fucking up sometimes. It just depends. I gotta find my right gun. MP5 usually, gun go, quick draw.
I think Modern Warfare, the first one, where was it? Because people just can't too fucking much,
man. Way too fucking much. Yeah. I don't think we got anything else. No more announcements and just make sure y'all check out. I'm gonna put all the links in the description, man. Put Vance channel in there, put my channel in there, website.
Put Curry Mitchell the second, third channel in there.
I wonder if it's gonna be on there on record. I wonder.
They
People
gonna
gonna start
do
looking me up, man, and find my old
that. Your Facebook. This
Facebook
nigga.
that I never post on. Like I ain't posted shit on there since like for 3-4 years, man.
This nigga in this Facebook.
All right, y'all. Hope y'all enjoyed that episode, man. We'll talk to y'all next time. Got to see our faces. So if y'all listen to the podcast on Spotify or iTunes, y'all can go to YouTube, look at our face right now. And yeah, we'll see y'all next time. Stay greedy, gamers.
Deuce, peace, whatever. Whichever one.